Have you ever picked up a power bank that you know you charged weeks ago, only to find it half empty, or worse, completely dead? You didn't use it. You didn't lend it to anyone. It just sat there in a drawer, minding its own business, and yet somehow, the charge vanished. It feels a little mysterious, maybe even annoying. But the truth is, your power bank isn't broken, haunted, or secretly powering something behind your back. What you're seeing is a very real and very normal process. And today we're breaking down exactly why power banks lose charge even when they're not being used. Right here on History of Simple Things. To understand what's happening, we need to start with what a power bank actually is. Inside that small plastic or metal case is usually one or more lithium-ion or lithium polymer batteries, the same kind of batteries found in smartphones, laptops, and tablets. These batteries store energy chemically, not magically. When you charge a power bank, you're forcing electrons into a higher energy state. Over time, even if the battery isn't connected to anything, those electrons slowly drift back to a lower energy state. That slow, unavoidable energy loss is called self-discharge, and it's the main reason your power bank loses charge while sitting idle. Self-discharge happens in all batteries, but lithium-based batteries are actually pretty good at minimizing it compared to older technologies. Still, good doesn't mean perfect. Inside the battery, tiny chemical reactions never fully stop. Even when no device is plugged in, small internal currents continue to flow due to impurities, microscopic defects, and the natural instability of stored energy. But the battery itself isn't the only thing draining power. Modern power banks are smarter than they used to be, and that intelligence comes at a cost. Most power banks include internal circuitry that manages charging, prevents overcharging, balances battery cells, and protects against short circuits or overheating. Some models even have LED displays, digital percentage indicators, or buttons that constantly listen for input. All of these components require a small amount of electricity to stay awake. That power draw is tiny, but over days, weeks, or months it adds up. Even something as simple as a blinking LED indicator can contribute to slow energy loss. And in power banks with wireless charging features, fast-charging chips, or USB-C power delivery controllers, the background power usage can be higher. So while it may feel like your power bank is doing nothing, it's actually quietly running a tiny electronic ecosystem inside. Temperature also plays a huge role in how fast a power bank loses charge. Heat speeds up chemical reactions, including the unwanted ones that cause self-discharge. If you store your power bank in a hot environment, like a car, near a window, or inside a bag exposed to sunlight, the battery will lose charge faster. Extreme heat can even cause permanent damage, reducing the battery's overall capacity over time. Cold temperatures have their own effects. While cold can temporarily slow down self-discharge, it also reduces the battery's ability to deliver power efficiently. That's why a power bank that looks full might suddenly drop to zero when used in very cold conditions. Once it warms up, some of that charge may appear to come back, but repeated exposure to extreme temperatures, hot or cold, shortens battery lifespan in the long run. Another important factor is battery age. Lithium batteries slowly degrade from the moment they're manufactured, not from the moment you start using them. Over time, chemical changes inside the battery reduce how much charge it can hold and how well it retains that charge. An older power bank may lose energy faster while sitting idle than a brand new one, even if it looks perfectly fine on the outside. This degradation happens because each charge cycle slightly alters the battery's internal structure. Tiny cracks form, chemical layers build up, and internal resistance increases. As a result, energy leaks out more easily. That's why a power bank that once held a charge for months might start draining noticeably faster after a year or two of regular use. There's also the issue of partial charge storage. Lithium batteries don't like being stored at either extreme, completely full or completely empty, for long periods. Keeping a power bank at 100% for months can increase stress on the battery, while letting it sit at 0% for too long can cause deep discharge, which may permanently damage it. Ironically, both extremes can lead to faster charge loss over time. That's why many battery experts recommend storing lithium batteries at around 40% to 60% charge if they won't be used for a while. At this level, the chemical stress inside the battery is lower, and self-discharge happens more slowly. It sounds counterintuitive, but a half-charged power bank stored properly often stays healthier than one kept fully charged in a drawer. Not all power banks are created equal either. Build quality matters a lot. Cheaper power banks often use lower-grade battery cells with higher impurity levels. Those impurities increase internal leakage currents, which means faster self-discharge. Budget models may also have less efficient power management circuits that consume more energy while idle. From the outside, two power banks may look identical, but on the inside, the difference can be significant. This is also why some power banks lose charge unevenly. You might notice it stays near 100% for weeks, then suddenly drops to 70% or 60% all at once. That's because battery percentage indicators are estimates based on voltage, not a precise measurement of stored energy. As the battery chemistry shifts during rest, the voltage curve changes, making it look like the charge disappeared suddenly, even though it was leaking away gradually the whole time. So, is there anything you can do to slow this down? Yes, though you can't stop it completely. Storing your power bank in a cool, dry place helps. Avoid leaving it fully charged or fully empty for long periods. If you're not using it often, check it every couple of months and top it up slightly if needed. And if long-term reliability matters, investing in a higher quality power bank with good internal components can make a noticeable difference. In the end, the disappearing charge in your power bank isn't a flaw. It's physics, chemistry, and electronics quietly doing their thing. Energy storage is never perfect, especially at such a small scale. Your power bank isn't betraying you. It's slowly leaking energy in ways that are invisible but completely normal. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.